Hello everyone and welcome to class of Configuring Cisco iOS software. So in this class today we are going to configure Cisco iOS software. Configuration mode is another name for the Cisco CLI which is similar to user mode or privilege mode. User mode lets you issue the non-disruptive commands and display some information. Privilege mode supports a superset of commands compared to the user mode, including commands that might disrupt the switch operations. Configuration mode accepts the configuration commands, that means the commands that tell the switch the details of what to do and how to do. Commands entered in the configuration mode update the active configuration file. These changes to the configuration occur immediately each time you press enter key at the end of the command. Configuration of submodes and context. Configuration mode itself contains a multitude of commands. To help organize the configuration, iOS groups some kind of configuration commands together. These context setting commands move you from one configuration subcommand mode to another. The interface command is one of the most commonly used context setting configuration command. For example, the CLI user could enter interface by entering the interface fast Ethernet configuration command. So, for this, movement from enable mode to global configuration mode by using the configure terminal exec command. Using the host name FRED global configuration command to configure the switch name. Movement from global configuration mode to console line configuration mode. Setting the console simple password to hope. Movement from console configuration mode to interface configuration mode. For storing switch configuration files, we have RAM, ROM, flash memory and NVRAM. When you configure a switch, it needs to use the configuration. Cisco switches contain random access memory to store data, which Cisco iOS is using it. But RAM loses its content when the switch loses its power or reloaded. To store information that must be retained when the switch loses power or it's reloaded, it uses several types of permanent memories. RAM, which is sometimes called as DRAM for dynamic random access memory. It is used by the switch just as it is used by another computer for working storage. A running or an active configuration file is stored here. Flash memory, either a chip inside the switch or a removable memory card, the flash memory stores fully functional Cisco iOS images. And it is the default location where the switch gets its Cisco iOS at boot time. ROM is a read-only memory. It stores a bootstrap program that is loaded when the switch first power on. Non-volatile RAM stores the initial or startup configuration file that is used when the switch is first power on or when the switch is reloaded. So RAM is working memory and running configuration, Flash is Cisco iOS software, ROM is bootstrap program and NVRAM is for startup configuration. So we have configuration file names. Startup configuration, it starts the initial configuration used anytime the switch reloads. It is there in NVRAM, stored in NVRAM. Running configuration, it stores the currently used configuration commands. This changes dynamically when someone enters in configuration mode, stored in RAM. For copying and erasing these files, configuration process updates the running configuration file when it's lost. So we have copy running configuration startup configuration, write erase startup configuration, or erase NVRAM. So these are some of the commands. Thank you.